Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video I'd like to dedicate to reviewing a set of brushes from La Mer, and we're going to be talking about their bronzer that was released this summer. And if you're interested to see how did that go, then carry on watching. Before I'm going to proceed with the video, I would like to urge you to subscribe to my channel, to hit the notification bell, to do all the necessary movements. I would love to have you on my Instagram as well. And now, of course, going back to the actual brushes. On my channel, I always dedicate time to the actual packaging, and today is going to be no different. So let's have a look at the actual unboxing of the products that I'm going to be featuring today. As you have seen, there were these little sleeves involved, and they are the ones that you ought to keep. They will help you to preserve the integrity of the brush, the bristles, so they're not looking all crazy. So that's one note. And actual brushes are very nice. This foundation brush looks very, very thick, and so is the brush over here. Very soft, longer bristles. This one is very dense. It very much reminds me of the brush that I love, and this is the Artiste. Also, funny enough, the color scheme of these brushes technically the same. So if it wasn't to be the brand name slapped on them, then you probably would have thought that it's the same brush company. So very dense. Once again, they promised that it will be perfect application, it will be streak free, so we'll see about that. And of course, we're going to be talking about, this was released this summer and I did purchase it right away with the help from Caroline. She was helping me to stock it because once they released it, it went out of stock immediately. So I did bought this from the second batch, and that was the end of it. It was just sitting and waiting for its time to shine, and now is the day. So let's talk a little bit about this product. It is made in Italy. It is the bronzing powder, 0.38 ounces of product, or 11 grams. And this is what the refill looks like. Once again, I will be providing you with swatches. Every year they do different pattern, different things, but it's always highlighter and bronzer and blush, at least as far as I am concerned. So this retails for $90 plus tax, and I did buy it. I forgot what I bought it, but it is available still. It's meant to be limited edition, but you can still buy it pretty much. When it comes to these brushes, the powder brush retails for $85 plus tax, and the foundation brush retails for $80 plus tax. So now that the informational part is out of the way, let's just begin applying the makeup. Here I am ready for my makeup application and testing of these beautiful brushes. So as always, I'm going to be deploying the oldie but goodie, my favorite brush of all, which is this one from Artiste number 10. And of course, we're going to be test driving this one, and it feels also soft, very dense, I must say. Okay, so also because we're talking about La Mer, I think I would like to use the La Mer foundation that I have. So this side of my face will be La Mer brush, and this one will be my Artiste brush. I always put them on each side because then I get myself bamboozled, confused. I don't remember which one is which. So let me just pull my hair back. So I'm just gonna start with the La Mer side. So I'm just gonna give it shot, so sit and let's begin. Very nice. So this is the end result of me applying this foundation with this brush, and I must say that it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's just created this very flawless coverage, and I don't see any streaks, just nothing, just stunning. Wow. Please bear in mind I am avoiding my under eye zone just yet because I don't really like to layer too much product under my eyes. But yeah, so far so good. Let's just use the Artis to see. And this is the end result of me applying the foundation with the Artis brush. I hold this brush to quite high standards. I normally make it work with all the foundations that I have. Well, not all of them, most of them. This one is just perfect. I really am impressed with this brush, I must say. Well, the test is not over yet because I am going to be using this brush for application of my concealer. I do not have La Mer concealer, but I have NARS. And I really like this concealer. It is very, very good. I have it in a shade Vanilla 2. And let's just try using this brush. Okay, here is the brush. Now let's go. Wow. This is very impressive, I must say. I really like it. How interesting. I am a firm believer there is no such thing like a concealer that does not fall into your wrinkles. If you have wrinkles, it doesn't matter what it is, in my humble opinion, it will go into your nooks and crannies. And this brush is helping me disperse this product so evenly that I don't see the usual gathering party. I really don't. Let me really push the envelope and add a little more, which I don't normally do. But is it the brush, or this is just the fact that I have not used NARS concealer for too long? And by the way, this is a really, really good concealer for the dry skin ladies and gentlemen, of course. So far, I am really impressed with this brush. I think it did a fabulous job applying my foundation, and also the concealer went down very, very smoothly. So I'm going to get a little bit of a powder. This one is the Estee Lauder. This is translucent powder. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of a tapping and set my concealer so it's not creasing. I love you. This is very interesting. Okay, so next thing in line, we have this large powder brush, which is very, very soft. I am the lucky owner of the powder from La Mer. I have to confess that this one is not getting a lot of action from me personally. I really don't know why I invested in this one. Not because it's a good or bad, it's because I genuinely I'm not using lots of powders in my makeup because I'm super dry. And if you didn't know that must be because you're new. Welcome to my channel. I am super dry, no longer 25, but I'm trying to fight the good fight. So this one, once again, is not getting a lot of action, and today is going to be no exception. I am not going to be using this powder because I'm just dry. The girl is dry. But we are going to be using this, what's it, bronzer. The bronzer is going to be testing this brush, so I'm going to disappear for a moment, finish the rest of my makeup, and we're going to proceed with the testing. So my makeup is halfway done, so I am well and truly ready for this bronzer. This is what the packaging looks like. It has this very rose gold lid, and when you open this up, This is what the refill actually looks like. Very pretty. There is a very nice scent to it. You do get a large mirror. Yes. Due to the fact that we are test driving this brush and I also have this bronzer once again, I am going to be mixing things up and hope for the best. This highlighter has a little bit of a more golden kind of undertone. It's gold shade. I hope it's not going to backfire because I am super pale and sometimes that does not work for me, this combination, but we'll see. So here it is. Let's go. I don't know. Is there anything on it? Okay. So this is the end result of me applying this bronzer with this brush from La Mer. I am gonna start with the bronzer. Oops, somebody wants me. Oof, Jesus. I am staying busy, as you can hear. Let's talk a little bit about this bronzer. I absolutely love the scent, although it's very delicate. It's not gonna stay with you for too long, but I still can scent it. And also I love the effect. It gives me that the sun-kissed look. And I am super pale, so it looks beautiful on my skin. At least I like it. And it is not because it's La Mer, because it's a genuinely very nice product. I think it looks good on me. You tell me what you think, but I think it's just perfect. And it's not super bright. I am not going to be using the highlighter separately because it's got golden undertone, and I think that will definitely not work for me. But when you mix together, it just looks perfecto mondo. Yeah, so this is definitely a pass. Loving it, absolutely. When it comes to the brush, I loved using my new brush. Very nice. Yes. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna wrap up this video and share with you my final thoughts. So this is the end result of me using this foundation brush and the powder brush and the actual bronzer. A couple of words about each item. First of all, this brush. This brush did a fabulous job applying the foundation. It was very easy to disperse the product on my face. It is gliding through my pores and just making this very, very smooth canvas that is not always achievable with other brushes. It's very dense. It appears to be bulky, but trust me, once you start using it, it's just perfect. It's just fine. Loving it. Very well impressed. And as far as I'm concerned, my artiste brush that is up there is a perfect match for this brush, and now they are going to be the best friends. When it comes to this powder brush, it is very nice, very fluffy. It feels very also nice. I normally am not a huge fan of using lots of powdery products, so I probably could have skipped buying this brush, but I wanted to try to see for myself whether it is also true what they're saying about this brush. It is very nice. If you are oily to combo and you need powder for your face, this is going to be one of your best friends, but it's not compulsory. This is just an extra treat should you think that you need it. And let's talk about this bronzer. I love the effect it gives me. I was a little bit concerned that this gold highlighter would kind of give me the jaundice syndrome, and it didn't. It gave me this hello Fiji holidays, very nice. I just came back and I look fabulous, and this is the vibe that it gives me. I love this very nice coral blush. It kind of incorporated into this look very well. I love it, absolutely love it. There's a little bit of a scent involved, so if you are sensitive to the scent, then you have to be aware of it. It does smell like my La Mer cream. very, very nice, so I'm not mad at it at all. You do get a fair amount of product, and I always am trying to find justification. Why did I need another bronzer? And I said to myself, I'll buy this one. I will skip the next season's release, so we'll see if I'm gonna stick to my promise. So when it comes to whether I would recommend it, I would definitely recommend this brush if you are looking for a foundation brush. Beautiful, beautiful, and I'm saying it not because it is La Mer, but because in my humble opinion it is definitely worth investing if you are on the lookout for foundation brush. It did a good job. And also I wanted to highlight the fact that the bristles, this is after use, I did not clean it, the bristles look very much untouched. That means that the product didn't go inside the brush. It actually applied it on your face. All the product went on your face. Beautiful. And of course there is this bronzer. Fantastic. Once again, it gives me this vibe, perfect glow. It does not make me feel like I have the blob, and applying this bronzer with the brush was perfect. But then again, you could do application with any brush. This is going to be the least, it's not the least favorite, but the least that I would recommend, because it's just a big fluffy brush. But every time you will use it, you will feel also special. It is genuinely very, very nice. So to sum up, must have, wonderful to have. Is your bank account ready? And those will be my final thoughts when it comes to these products. So on this fantastic note, I would like to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think. And if you have any suggestions or recommendation, I'll be glad to look into it. And I am very, very thankful for all of the support that I'm getting from you. Thank you so, so much. So yes, I'll see you in my next one. But for now, it's bye-bye.